Dichotomizing categorical variables for logistic regression. An example from higher education. Indicator variables are yes-no variables and are perfect for the computer because yes is coded as a 1 in your spreadsheet and no is coded as a 0. And computers are really just a collection of switches that operate on zeros and ones. So by using indicator variables, we are already speaking the language of the computer. Consider the educational variable student underscore success. Yes, no. The underscore character is very important for the computer because without it, the computer might think student and success are two separate variables. So we concatenate these two character strings, student and success, with the underscore character. And this is typical in computer programming. Let's say a student is successful if they get a C or better in their classes because such grades are typically transferable. Huge research question. Why are some college students successful in, say, Stats 101 and others aren't? Is it possible that gender could explain some of the variability in student success? Suppose we are interested in gender, male, female, trans, non-binary, as an explanatory variable. How could we dichotomize this categorical variable into indicator variables that are easy to work with? One way: male, yes, no. Trans, yes, no. Non-binary, yes, no. Let's look at how this might appear in a spreadsheet with these indicator variables. Here we have a sample of a spreadsheet. We have the name of 4 people: Lee, Leah, Lou, and Lance. And we have the 3 indicator variables for gender. We have male, trans, and non-binary. And our task is to recover the original gender from looking at a modern spreadsheet. So let's look at the very first entry. The name is Lee. The indicator variable male has a 1 below it. And in modern computing, yes is coded by the number 1. So this means male is yes. Trans is no. non-binary is no. So Lee's gender must be male. Now let's do the same for Leah, Lou, and for Lance. Let's see if you can recover the original gender. Time to think. So let's look at Leah. There is a no for male for Leah, so Leah is not male. There is a 1, which is a yes for trans, so Leah is transgender. Let's look at Lou. There is a 0, which means no, under male, so Lou is not male. There is a 0 under trans for Lou, so Lou is not trans. But there is a 1, which is coded as yes under non-binary, so Lou must be non-binary. Let's look at Lance. 0, 0, 0. No, no, no. Not male, not trans, not non-binary. There's only one other choice left. Lance must be female. With this dichotomization scheme, we could use these indicator variables as explanatory variables in a logistic regression model to predict student_success. And we'd be able to estimate the effect of being male, being trans, or being non-binary, all compared to being female. And here, being female is called the referent category because we are comparing the other genders to the category of being female. The referent category is the researcher's choice, but it is often the most commonly occurring category. Did you notice that we only needed 3 indicator variables to dichotomize this 4-category variable? This is sometimes called the N-1 rule. The number of indicator variables that we need in our dichotomization scheme is always 1 less than the number of categories. Summary. In order to dichotomize a categorical variable for logistic regression, 1. Choose the referent category, and then create indicator variables for the remaining categories. And that's all there is to it. It's really that simple. Test your statistics knowledge. A researcher wishes to use a categorical variable with 5 categories in a logistic regression model. How many indicator variables would be in her dichotomization scheme? A, 2, B, 3, C, 4, D, 5, E, none of the above. Time to think. The answer is 4, which is choice C, because the N-1 rule says our dichotomization scheme always has one less than the number of categories. This is because the referent category is observed when all the indicator variables are 0, which is the same as being no. And with that, our episode comes to a close. This is Dr. J. Lee Noose for College Statistics.